Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Let me turn this down a bit more. Go. Hope you all are doing good. Actually, I do kind of want to raise this. Okay, there we go. Okay. Hope you all are doing good. I just feel like I'm back on here, and while I was just getting prepared, getting my energy high, getting it all ramped up, and getting it a little bit more centered, I immediately felt like I love reading. you know, felt that energy of one. Um, and you know me, you know how I feel about those. Well, I guess it's a good time either way it goes. But yeah, but Spirit just kept coming up. It just kept coming up. So I figured I wanted to go ahead and get down to that. But even in an extension of what you can do for and with your clothes, your love. And I was thinking about this bag of clothes that I have to set up and wash to get prepared and give away to the good one next to me, just to, you know, here, I don't need them. I'm not going to wear them. Go ahead and take them. Or possibly finding a different place to give it to. But yeah, I just felt it called. I'm literally just diving right in. And I feel like that's kind of the energy that it had, was just diving right in, straight into it. And just cleaning out the old and literally stop shuffling while still talking. Libra comes out, which is about relationships, harmonious relationships, the beautiful aspects of relationships and what they can and do and benefiting for you, and just allowing that to happen and have a great balance in your life, of being unbiased, of being fair, of being open, of having a great retrospection of what you truly want, need, deserve, and desire in your life, and just taking all of that in a higher sense of self, and allowing that to just be present for and with you, almost in an enlightened way, in a ethereal way, in a higher sense way. I like to say surface level versus non-surface level, because some people might not even be spiritual, but they really tap into a great Libra aspect of just being a Libra. But so just in a sense of you just you wanting great harmonious relationships, but even more than that, it's almost like this inner exchange of it not only feeling good, but it also looks good. It also looks good for me to be associated with these people. And not in that sense of being like the clout, but in a sense of like, I don't mind my name being associated with theirs. Oh, you hang out with so and so. Oh, you so and so. Like in association with that, because you know that brings just a sense of joy, it's a sense of completion, a sense of reflection of you having that balance in your relationships, in your life, um, of knowing and being involved in and with that person, whether they be romantic or that be platonic, whatever the case may be. It's like, yeah, I don't mind. It's like when, especially we're thinking about Libra and the Venus and the beauty of it. You ever have somebody be compared to you and you're like, I do not look like them. Do not, or I do not, I do not. I like that person. No, it's just like immediately you're like, I don't compare me to them. Don't line me up with them. I'm not, no, like none of that. And it's in a sense of you're okay, but like, yeah, like, I get why you get confused, but no, it's okay. Like you don't mind taking that on because it's like a compliment. It's like in a sense of being like, yeah, like somebody, did you know somebody thought I was you today? Like, ain't that just crazy? Like, but no, like I was like, no. And it's just in a sense of you recognizes that not taken away from you, but that being in balance of you and what you do and don't decide in your love life. Like, yeah, it's like you don't make me look like a fool. You don't make me like I regret my decisions. You don't make me question my decisions. You don't make me like it's as beautiful as it looks. It also feels beautiful in that sense of aspect, and you're recognizing that, in the way that you believe and seek out relationships or willing to accept relationships, and putting that forth and allowing that to play out in your life in a more harmonious, balanced way. I'm hearing like from My Little Pony like discord, right? And he thrives on chaos, right? I don't know why I'm going here, but this is where we're going. This is where I'm getting. And he thrives on chaos. And his best friend essentially is Fluttershy, who likes things balanced. She likes, not even, I don't want to say balanced, she likes things quiet, neat, tidy, in position. She does it this way, she does it that way. But they are like the best of friends. They send each other letters, they have tea parties, things of that sort. They later on, they believe they wind up dating or something. Um, but it's at one moment in time where he decides to host a tea party and he's trying to be like Fluttershy. And Fluttershy has to literally go into a chaotic moment of like, if this was Discourse house, which it is because she went to his house this time, if this is how it'll be. It'll be stairs leading up to nowhere. It'll be, sing tea, Jing sing tea that can sing, and it was things of that sort. And she had to like literally bring him back into himself. And he was like, "But why did you do that? Like, I wanted it to be like yours and this and that." She was like, "But that's not why we're friends. That's not why I like hanging out with you. I like you for you." And just to bring it back for circle, I think it's a sense of you being able to be you and others being themselves, and you guys may be very different in how you go about things, how you think about things, but there's something that connects you enough that people may not understand, may not get, and it's not for them to get, it's not for them to understand because it's your relationships. It's how you guys progress together. And it's in a sense of recognizing like it, no matter what it looks on the outside, is how it looks and feels to us, how it looks and goes together with us. Like even when the relationship first started and he had to learn like she is the only friend I've ever actually had because he fucked up on something and he had to apologize, make it go back right, things of that sort. But it was just this sense of she was like, no, like, and Ailey was like, are you sure? Like, I don't know. I don't, no. And everybody else is like trying to convince her, like, don't trust him, don't do this. She's like, no, I believe like he really just needs a friend. Even though Princess of Friendship was like, yeah, I don't know about all that. Let's not do that. But it turns out like it did. And I feel like even if it goes past the understanding of that into introspection of self, a relationship with self, a harmonious relationship with self, going deeper than friendship, deeper than romantic, into a relationship with self, so that way you can be happy and harmonious in the relationships that you do decide to have outwardly outside of self. That's the deepest relationship that you can have. Um, so just allowing that to cultivate in it, it's giving like when you're attracted to something, when you enjoy something, when you're centered in something, it's almost like you're okay with it being a reflection of you. You're okay with putting like your face and that person's face out there together and allowing that to be the center in the mindset of that. Um, so just allowing that to come in, especially with it being the first card, and okay, is allowing that to come in and be the center of that, of being like, how do I truly want this to feel? How do I truly want to have conversations? How do I truly want to be shown love, receive love? How do I like to spend time with this person? How does their energy make me feel when we do this thing and that thing? What are our conversations like? Can I have a variety of different friendships or relationships? Period. How expansive can my love go is what I'm hearing. How expansive can my love go? How far and wide can my love go? How far can this extend? Like people be like, I'm very family oriented and like it's only really my family and like a few people like, or is it like I can't, no, that's only reserved for my family. It's only reserved for my family. That's only love reserved for my family. Right? But you're still allowing and choosing other people to have in your life and be associated with you. Can you still extend that love? Or no, that's only for my man, that's only for my woman, that's only for my wife, that's only for my husband, that's only, it's like, okay, but now you're in a limitation of love and what can be given and received. And not saying not having boundaries, but it's in a sense of how extensive and expansive is your love if it's limited to certain titles of a person? Because you can meet somebody and immediately hit it off and be like I've known you for forever and a day, and then not be as close as you were with somebody that you've known for years, family or not. In a sense of like that is how energy works, how connection works, how attraction works. So in a sense of recognizing once you put that like no, like I gotta wait till this and I'm seeing girlfriends Joan her 3 month rule. She's like no, like like we gotta be together for 3 months. Whatever it is for you though, not knocking it, but it just I immediately heard that. But some things you feel like it can change. Like well, allow it to change, allow it to be that expansive energy. Yeah, air right on the back of the deck here. Express your needs is coming out. A lot of communication, a lot of using your voice, a lot of just being more vocal, tapping into that blue energy, into that vocal energy. I want to put it like right here. Give it some time as well. This was coming out to me. I knew it. Yeah, right then. Trusting for yourself. It's a lot of flower energy right at the bottom. And if you kind of look at it, I don't know if I can get you nice and close, but it's in a palm of somebody's hand, right? Can you see that? Honey bunches of oats. Can you see that? It's in a palm, bunched up in the fist. So it's a matter of the rose is already crumpled. So it could be given that the ideal of love I'm hearing, right past hurt. It could be trust issues itself. You know, it's harder to float when your body's all tensed and you're not truly relaxed. I was talking about that with my aunt. It's like like floating in a pool, you got another thing coming. Um, but it's that trust of being able to float, you know, and clenching onto the road, you've already smushed it. If it's already, crumpled up, it's not as a full blossom, it's not a full bloom as much as it needs to be with this, not even keeping it in a glass case. And now it's a new reflection of it. But I feel like with all this expansion and growth, I feel like communication is coming in. I feel like prayers being answered. A call to the wild is being heard. What the fuck? I love it. Call to the wild is being heard. It's almost like you're stepping back out there. You're okay with stepping back out there, or even not even like in a chasing manner, in a sense, but being okay with accepting things, being okay with pursuing, being okay with allowing events to unfold, and but just freeing yourself to the sense of if I am really truly looking for a harmonious relationship, I have to be very open and vocal about what I need, what I want, and I desire, and I have to be very upfront with that. And if I need to give that time, either for myself or for other people to not like to catch up, but be like, oh, this ain't it. Okay, that's fine. I'll give it time for the actual right one, the actual ones, whatever it is for you and yourself and your center, that satisfies you consensually and knowingly. Because let's not do things to be out here fucking around and finding out for other people. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Taking in this for yourself of just trusting that you can and will make the right decision. You'll be able to weigh this. And Libra likes to get I like to call it surface level. It's just kind of like the basis of what people feel like we're Libras, which can be true, but that they're indecisive. But I feel like people don't allow Libras sometimes to give them time. And I feel like they have this air energy, which is it's still very quick energy. But I feel like when they're feeling rushed or cramped inside of a bowl, like a dome is on top of them. They feel like as soon as it's lifted, they're gonna grab the first thing. They're gonna take the first thing, and then once the decision is made, it's almost like and not to excuse is like, why the fuck did I make that decision? Why did I set that up? Why did I should have thought about it a little longer? I should have truly weighed everything out properly and seen how it was, how this could affect me, how is this affecting me, how will this work out, things of that sort. And it's in a sense, I feel like giving yourself the time, especially when dealing with a partnership and or partnerships of allowing someone else in your life, whether that be platonic or romantic or ancestral, right, with your family and taking that in and just recognizing, okay, like air, I have to take a breath and give it time, give myself time, especially since I'm learning to trust and be free with myself and be able to express those needs that I have with other people. So that way they can see if they even want to, be around what I am expressing as well, giving them the choice, giving them the decision to make that and decide for themselves. It's taking it in. So give yourself that time and allow others to give themselves that time. And if you're like, this not lining up with me, then that's cool. Mm, I don't feel like that's here. Thank you, Spirit. Very intentional where I put my stuff. So I got fear of failure right here. And like I said, it's that sense of something possibly from the past, how things didn't work out, how people act, maybe the decisions that you made, staying for maybe you feel like deemed longer, or not giving it enough time and just jumping into it. Whatever it is, it's just a sense of you have a sense of fear of failure in love. And it's it's almost like, how do you fail in love if you decided to give your love and receive the love that was given, no matter how it may have ended, right? Whether on even terms, whatever, it's there, and it's almost like you failed in love, but it's still like what this rose is. It's like you're still blossoming from that. It's still very beautiful. And I want you to recognize that whether if the love was stifled by the other person, tarnished, thrown away, subject, whatever it was that the other person decided to do with the love that you were given, it does not stop the love that you can give and not the love that you are capable and willing to receive and pull in and allow yourself to have this true sense of source. Because with this feel of failure, as soon as you get these roses, these flowers, you clench them in, and now you're stifling, you're trying to hold on to this like it's the only decision or choice that you can make or change or shift to tip the scales in and of your favor for love, and allowing that to happen. And especially if you do want marriage or commitment or just promises being kept and held on to, things being strongly built, it's going to take time. If you want it to truly be properly developed, it's going to take time. It reminds me of, remember that extreme home makeover I'm hearing, and they would like build those homes very quickly, very quickly, very beautiful homes. But over time, a lot of those people weren't able to keep their homes. A lot of people possibly were getting robbed by their homes because it was on television. So it's almost like they think if you want it quick, it might not be good. You know, it might be easy, but you got it quick. You got it very, very quick, and it may not be as big as a commitment that you're looking for. And it's not saying, like, again, it's got to be some certain time limit that you set to it because you can feel and understand right away, but it's giving yourself a breath of fresh air to make these decisions. Give yourself a moment to truly start balancing yourself in the water. You don't just dive into the water and immediately float, right? Not even dead bodies float until the gas pops up. So if something is dead or it has died, it has come to the surface, I'm hearing you're going to need to fish it out. You're going to need to fish it out and get it out of there because what you're cultivating and creating in your love life, you're going to get to choose. You always get to choose. You always get to choose. We got Sagittarius energy. We are in the year of the Sag 9 energy, but also this discovery energy, this exciting energy, this fire energy, this let's explore, let's discover, let's create something new. It's very strong, powerful energy. It's very feminine and masculine. It's like a very balance of those two, and it's very powerful. I feel that. I love that. It's like you don't, when you release it into the flame, it allows that good soil. It's almost like they're on top of the clouds. I love that. Almost, it's like it's reaching you. Your love was going to have to reach you, I'm hearing. Love was going to have to reach you. You don't need to go out there and desperately look for it. Like, I'm not, again, if you want to pursue, date, discover, find, app, whatever it works for you, works for you. But it's in a sense of you don't have to desperately do it. You don't need to take the first thing. Express your needs properly, express your wants, free yourself from the restriction. There's also barbed wire. It's not even thorns, it's barbed wire wrapped around this person's hand. So it's painful to clinch on to something that you're afraid of instead of allowing something new that can be a lot more abundant. There's two roses now, which is also letting me know that this person is also going to be growing with you in this relationship, building this foundation together. The expectation that you're going to have of one another is just this discovery of one another, this wanting to get to know and further digest mirroring one another and just take each other in to a point where you feel this strong foundation to make a commitment, whatever that may be, whether it's the pinky promise, whether it's the jumping broom, if you're for that tradition. I love the sentiment, I do. But I don't care for marriage either way. But the marriage, spiritual contract, whatever you so deem the commitment of your strong foundation, which also pulls into that Libra, that air energy that people forget is, and that Sag energy. People like to make fun. Like Libras love to be in relationships. You'll never see a Libra without a relationship, right? And then Sag is this almost like the same thing. Like it's hard to hold on to a Sag, but it's this freedom energy that you both recognize in within each other, which is why they want you to free yourself and recognize that what you're looking for, you're going to find in a counterpart where they're not going to want to stifle you and your air energy. You're going to be breathing life into each other. You feed the air into their flame, and they allow the flame to burst even further, light even farther. It's like a billow of smoke, So it's like you both feed each other into each other very well. It's like a give and a take, an exchange, a sit down, a conversation, an acknowledgement. And it's a powerful tool that you both enjoy to have. You both love to learn and discover and expand with one another and take your time. And it's very fun, very exciting. It's almost like you're floating. You both are willing, like, okay, we both jumping into this, trusting each other. Okay. And it feels like that, like you're like, okay, we're going not even into the deep end, like we're going into the ocean with each other. We're discovering new terrain as a new way of pursuing life together, or just as a whole with ourselves. Very centered in ourselves, we're allowing a different aspect in, and it's almost like they even have the scales, this balance of what is on their head, what is on their mind to pursue and to have. And then we got enjoy quality time coming in right on top. Actually, I want to put it right here. Yeah, so free yourself from that. Free yourself from feeling restricted to what enjoyment is, to what quality is, to what commitment is, to what stability, and being able to have that expansive horizon of not knowing what's out there, but being able to work on it and have it situated for and with you together. It's like this balance of something. We got lessons learned right on top at the bottom. Lessons learned is like, yes, you are recognizing, I'm put it right on top of here. You are recognizing, you both are, especially with the being right here, that what was once feeling like a scar on you is this adornment of almost like kisses of love and bejewels coming out of you. It is where she reminds me of, who is that girl? I'm trying to remember what movie she was in. The girl from The Wood, and he touched her butt. That's who she reminds me of. I love Wood. That's a good ass movie, but that's that her face kind of reminds me of her. I don't know. Yeah, acting actresses, and they reconciled too. They knew each other when they was young in that movie, and then they separated, and then they met up each other again at um his brother's wedding, not his brother, but his brother's wedding. And so it's in a sense of you. It could have been somebody that you once knew as well. You guys are both grow up together, are going to grow together, and it's just seeing a different element of each other and being able to feed this breath of fresh air, fresh light. I just heard a ting of ring in my ear. Oh my goodness! I don't think that was like. I think that was actually out, not in. Um, but allowing that to alleviate in its sense, in Mars, I feel like they're going after you. They're going after what they want. They're going to be very vocal. It's almost like they're going to war for and with you. Like, mm-hmm. Very, very passionate people you will be. Shall I say that? Because it reminds me of the saying in the Black Moon Lilith about. I'm gonna just pull it out. Oh my goodness! Let me just pull it out. Oh my goodness. Okay. Strive energy passion. It says the affirmation is prepare for a fiery, passionate time of creation. Sex is a positive outlet for you right now. I'm gonna put that down in the description below. Okay? But it reminds me that, like I said, you guys are gonna be very into each other. And not just in that way, but it's like I said, it's about drive. It's about passion as well. The Mars planet. It is about your energy, your goals for each other. Like I said, you're gonna want to truly get to want to know and discover each other, not just in a way that it's just sexual, but in a way that's just like, wow, we're blossoming and growing together with each other. Um, in a sense. And it's like I said, they're gonna be going to war for you, and not in a sense of like, what is that fucking movie? I cannot stand that movie. Oh my god, Scott Pilgrim, that movie. Um, cannot stand that movie. It upsets me so much. But that's a different conversation for a different day. But it's not gonna be that energy. It's gonna be in a sense of, like I said, you're okay for when you're associated with this person. You're gonna be okay with being associated with this person, and they speak of you so highly, and you feel like you're on a floaty when you're around them. Like it's very floating energy, float esque energy, like calming energy, right? But they also feel reborn around you, revitalized, right? It's like the center of this really great balance that you guys give to each other. Like I said, it's gonna be like Discord in Fluttershy, where it's like, I don't see how those two work together, but they are working. And it ain't for nobody else's business, but I think it's also the lessons that you learn about each other and your past relationships, your past life, your past lives. Like, you guys are very, not even like in a sense of like you don't have to be spiritual, but in a sense of just being okay with understanding that there's so much more out there to be known and discovered, and you're okay with that. You're fine with that. Yeah, body language for you guys, when you guys are together, it's like people can read it, and they just see and they just know, like, oh my goodness, oh my, they really like each other. Not like that, but yeah, like each other. We got you already. right on top of the fear of what? It doesn't even matter. You are ready. Free yourself. Enjoy the quality time that's coming in, the commitment that's coming in, the understanding of being able to learn lessons and have that for you right on the back of the deck. Dirt. Date, flirt, play just for fun. Do it just for fun. That Aries energy, that starting energy. Look at that coming out of it. That's really dope. I ain't gonna front. That's dope. That's fly. But coming out of that, just very just like you're okay with starting over, starting anew, because you know it's gonna be fun. You know it's gonna be exploration of this joy just hitting you straight in your heart. Like, wow, this is exactly what I wanted. This is exact look, 1, 2. This is exactly what I wanted. This is exactly what I was seeking. But not seeking, it was just what I'm almost saying, like it was what I was seeking in myself and hoping I would find in others, and I found it in you. Yeah, pillow talk. Your heart, I will choose. It was like what you were hoping and seeking to find in others. And then you started operating and working on yourself and expressing yourself, what you want. I don't like that. I do like that. And whether people stayed or went, and allows you to truly have this connection. But like, yeah, this is the one I wanted. Taurus energy, that second house energy, that partner energy, that Venus energy coming in. It's going to be very beautiful for you guys. Yes, I love that. Ooh, this Pisces energy has been staring at me. I'm It's like I want to go, but I don't want to go. I'm gonna put you far up here. I don't know. It's almost like this far off energy. What is this? I'm gonna pull. What is this far off energy with this Pisces card? Because it was staring at me, and it's been like wanting to come out, but it ain't. Hmm. This is the Pisces card, far off energy. Y'all playing with me. Y'all is playing with me. Y'all is playing with me. We're not taking all this. We just gonna pull from a different deck really quickly because they're giving me sun and moon. And the sun is quite a reflection of the moon. And Pisces energy, it can have this, I wouldn't say quick fix, but it is the end. What? It's almost like, hmm. Hmm. Sun is about, and it's like it's almost wanted to connect itself with these two cards while still not even being connected. So it's almost, mhm. The sun is over this energy, which is kind of like your energy of you freeing yourself as we gather, because it's almost like a story of you freeing yourself, you recognizing that you are truly ready. You are burning up the fear, you are letting it go. You're realizing that the choices are in your hands and your decisions. You're ready for a true, divine, beautiful, majestic partnership. Just love that word lately. Majestic partnership that is just so enjoyable, so pleasurable, so beautiful. With this moon energy, it's allowing you to trust in your intuition, your guidance, your emotional authority, intelligence, and allow yourself to rely on someone else's as well in providing that nurturing, comforting energy for your new relationship. This Piscean energy ain't even close to none of it. Not like that, but it's just like it's not even touching it. But it's trying to touch it by using, it's almost like your main archetype of the story that you are cultivating for your love. Right on the back, right on the back of the deck. Libra, air, Venus, cardinal energy, starting something. Yes, you are definitely starting something with this love energy. Seventh house energy, you are definitely starting something with this 7 hours energy. Cardinal energy, okay? Air, Venus. And then we right out of this, we got Pluto and Mars, which this Mars energy came out, which is, but they're also this water energy, this fixed energy, which is hilarious. It's like this balance of what should not work and it does work. And this is really pulling up over here. Um, they could be a Scorpio that comes in, or Sag. I never like speak. They're gonna be this sign. They'll be this sign. Because what if they follow Vedic astrology and not Western? So what the fuck that's gonna tell you exactly? So don't read too much into it, but read into it as much as you need to resonate with it. Okay. Okay. I say moving back, moving forward, moving on. But with this Pluto and this Mars energy, it's like distant yet close energy. Like I said, you guys could have known each other. You guys could have grew up with each other, separated. It could be a friend, could be a returning friend, something of that sort. But it's like this fixed energy. They were almost too stubborn to do so. Oh, Shay, they were almost too stubborn to do so. But with this Scorpio, this death energy, this ending energy, but also starting over, rebirth, regeneration, it's like it's a new creation for something. Like I said, they're fighting, they're coming for it. They're fighting, they're coming for it. We got detachment versus avoidance. Feeling this a little bit down here. Somebody's knocking and trying to get in. Somebody is knocking and trying to get in. They trying to be as loud as thunder, but they're very quiet. It could be an ex person. It's like somebody that you detach from. Something, a situation, an idea. It's something that you detach from. It could be somebody trying to come in that is a Pisces that's like, I'm doing this now. I got money with money now. I'm sending this up now. It's like trying to do something with you to get you back in, and you're just like, I'm not feeling it. It's almost like they're trying to pull a subliminal message over you, like pull the wool over your eyes, and it's right over here by this moon energy. The Scorpio energy is like they're trying to get in by some type of way, right on top of the seventh house, which is Venus energy, which is also about abundance. It's like they're trying to lure you in what they feel like will look like. And that's why I kept bringing that up earlier. It's like what they feel will look good to you or for you. And you're like, this is not even truly what I want. What you're trying to actually subliminally lead to you is actually working out in my favor because I'm trusting in myself, my intuition. I'm detaching from this. I'm detaching this. When I wrote this, I fucking cracked up because we're just fucking hilarious. But watch this, and then I put Usher because that's what I heard. To watch this, but he's also a Libra, and it's this sense of you just like watch this. Watch how much I develop. Watch how much I grow. Watch how much I separate myself from you to the point where you can't even touch me when I'm separating myself from you. I'm all the way down here. You're trying to get connected, but baby, I'm so down here. It's not even it. Yeah, ring light. Somebody's trying to get in. Somebody's knocking at the door. They're trying to get back in, and you're noticing it, and you're peeping it, and you're like, "Yeah, you're not welcome. You're not welcome in my home, whether that be your physical home, your environment, whatever it is." That you're like, "No, no, I don't care that you. That's good for you, hun. Good for you, hun." And with the Piscean energy being the end, I feel like I said, it's the end of that relationship, that situation, but also the slipperiness of it. Maybe the fear, the delusion of not it being truly there, but also even to kind of dig deeper. Maybe they weren't as emotionally ready as they said that they were. So now they're trying to present in a way that feels like, yeah, I am because I'm stable in my funds now, but they're still not emotionally aware of what they're creating or how they cultivate things, and you're recognizing that. Yeah, we got spiteful. they're not they're doing it in a way to pull you back. Like I said, it's like, and it keeps trying to layer on top and touch certain things, and it's like, no. Yeah, divine union. It's very there. It's very there. Yeah. Privacy in plain sight. Privacy in plain sight, because you know what? It's like this recognition of being like, you really think you got something on me, but no, I'm being very vulnerable. I'm being very open with my needs and expressing it. I'm being very out here. You're just not able to hear me because you're not even realistic with yourself. You're not even honest with yourself. So obviously, when I'm expressing my needs, it's not going to get to you. It's going to get to it actually needs to. So all these subliminal messages, it's like it's transmuting into the the person that it actually needs to go to, right? Because you're like, I'm recognizing I'm not dealing with all that. How is that instant? That's why I put it in the bathroom. It's just very strong, I say. And it's crazy because thank you, Spirit. I also put the incense in the bathroom. I usually will put it somewhere in my actual room. Since it's connected, I was like, okay, I'll just put it in the bathroom. It's perfect. It still adds that extra refreshing energy, which is what it is. It's refreshing incense, but you also get cleansed in the bathroom. So, like I said, it's a clean, fresh start. It's almost like this dot 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 moment for watch this in plain sight. Then boom, boom, is there. It's there. Yes, I did it despite the setups for me to fall or to be laughed at. It's like you did this, you detached from all that. It's like you recognized truly what you wanted and you started living in plain sight. You didn't have to share all the information, but you were very open and honest. You freed yourself, you healed yourself, and you recognize. And if you are here, popping that thing, pop that thing because right now it's healing for you, right? So allowing this to lead you in such a really dynamic and strong way is very, very, very positive. I guess I'll go ahead and read since Mars did pop up again. The signs for Mars really quick. We got Aries, leadership and independence. Taurus, sensuality and values. Gemini, speech and communication. Cancer, nurturing and emotion. Leo, expression and creativity. Virgo, analysis and organization. Libra, beauty and balance. Strategy and intuition is Scorpio. Sagittarius is learning and optimism. Capricorn is structure and discipline. Aquarius is logic and innovation. And Pisces is emotional depth, right? So those is kind of what drives your passion according to your Mars. And I like to do my Vedic and my Western for both because it allows you to just a little bit more expansion. And I feel like that's where you're going to as well. Not with just the Vedic, but just allowing yourself that expansion. But prepare for it. I'm just hearing that co-creation is going to be really, really great. Really, 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 really great. Grab your rose if you need to. Maybe you'll see all those roses. Oh, that's funny. Oh my goodness. But yes, I thank you so much. That has been your reading, my darlings, my loves, my kitty cats. Oh my God. What the fuck? You could have a cat. Cats are very more independent as well, but they're still very, they trust their intuition. They're very strong. They're very wise. Let's go ahead and pull a few more cards. I'm feeling that right now. You feeling that right now? Let's do our blunt. Let's go ahead and clear out. Let's see what's going on. I want to see how. Let's see. I'm gonna ask the question. I got it. How does love gonna come about? How is this love gonna come about? You know, because I'm nosy. Now give me a stack of cards and starting with daddy issues. Protect your peace. Onward, upward, shut up and listen. But speak the fuck up. New love on the horizon. The only constant is change. 555-222. Speak the fuck. I'm hearing with this one. It's almost like this. And it's like they don't even want you to be bothered with this. But they want you to speak up. Yeah, self-love is top tier. It's like this is what's connecting you. In order to protect your peace and to work on this, you have to pull into self. It's gonna be an event, but it's not so much an event, but just like it's gonna be something that you have to do almost, right? And it's almost gonna be like a sort of bit of a contemplation, but then you're like, no, let me just go ahead and do it. And it's almost like boom, it's almost like that. Don't be like, oh, every errand I run or things. But it's gonna be something that you're like, I feel like I have to do this, have to set this up, and it could be something, a project, it could be an event, it could just be something that is a simple errand, but it's taking it on that. Yeah, you're always on the right path. Like whatever you decide, it's like it's allowing you that. And with the shut up and listen and speak the fuck up, it's allowing you to shut up and listen to your gut and speak up about it, from it, with it. You know how they say don't sing from your voice, sing from your stomach, or else you're straining your voice. You're running out of breath more quickly. Mm-hmm. Yeah, your magical ass being acts accordingly. 77777. So yeah, it's just honestly, it's you are ready. They really just want you to step away. It's gonna happen very like serendipitous. I'm gonna pull out my other deck and see if we can possibly get some time too. You need the romanticism. Where's my deck? You need to pop it, and that's a 69. We can be my zodiac. Shouts out, sweetie. Um, but yeah, it's once you separate from the issues, and it's obviously a lot more easier said than done. But starting mentally separating yourself, which is where that detachment versus avoidance comes from, at least mentally detaching yourself from it allows you to mentally focus it somewhere else if you can't physically leave. Go have fun and allow your life to be lived. Let's go ahead and get some time frames. Yes, yes, yes. See if we can get some time frames. Because we know it's just by you just being you. New love was already on the horizon. You just walking straight into it. You just walking straight into it. We got within 3 years coming out right in the middle. I feel like it's budding. It is growing. It's gonna be a relationship. Like I said, it's not gonna be a quick fix. Something that you're actually gonna want to last. Something that is gonna last. Something that's going to take time to build together, and you're okay with building that with that person. I knew you wanted to come out. We got at dusk. I mean, that's right in between. The self-love is top tier. The only constant is change. And so with that, like I said, that within 3 years, just popping out in the middle can be that. It can be sooner, whatever. They love you unconditionally and care about you. I spelled that wrong. Mind your business, but don't mind your business. Then at sunrise, which is essentially the same thing because at dusk to dawn, and dusk is the morning sunrise. So very, like I said, it's very fiery, very electric. That Mars, that Venus energy being able to be seen early in the morning. Early in the morning at dawn. Maybe this keeps you up at night. Yeah, I am that I am. Time to self-reflect and hermit. So yeah, maybe the daddy issues, maybe they weren't emotionally there, present. Maybe they were too harsh. Maybe they weren't there at all. Maybe they didn't keep promises. Maybe they were amazing in all ways and aspects, and you feel like nobody will be able to live up to what your father was. It can be a lot of many things. We have do it. Act accordingly. You are a magical ass being. Act accordingly. Yes. We have you have reached an ascension, completed your level. Time to level up. It's time to recognize that there is love that is unconditional out there that allows you to be expressive and free and allows them to be expressive and free. And it doesn't stifle you guys, it just expands you more and more. And with this in June, it can feel very in summer. at dusk, at sunrise, watching the sunrise in the summertime, a lot more warm, a lot more present, a lot more skin. I receive and accept all blessings align with me and within 5 years. So yeah, and I feel like with this kind of being kind of like that border in between it, I feel like this love can possibly start in the summer in June, but within 5 years is within the time frame of 5 years. So don't feel too daunted, but also don't feel too restricted. But also that gives you time. People always say, life is so short. You only got one life to deal with it. As soon as somebody give you a time frame or something, that's a long time. Exactly. It's the longest thing that you'll do. So allow the time for it to mature, to grow, to blossom, for you guys to get to learn and love and know about each other, to see each other in all aspects and ways and recognize that I'm enjoying this. So it could be in June of this summer because it is within 5 years, but allow divine timing to work and just speak up for yourself and speak from your gut and do it for you and not because of issues. And I feel like that truly, yeah, that truly is the end. Yeah, without yin, there's the yang. Without yin, there's the yin. Balance. Things are changing. 555. The only constant is change. So yeah, don't put a restriction on something. Don't put a restriction on something. Allow yourself that growth. But yeah, this has been your reading, and until next time, the likes, the comments, the shares, the subscribes, the beautifulness, and yeah.